Hey everybody, it's Tuesday, it's from the barracks. I'm Joker's Players Wanted Me, and with me is really small Buck.
What's good, guys?
For some reason, the TikTok. If you ever catch a random paintball in the woods, you know they are watching. That's funny. I love you. Um, that's that person's name. Uh, it's from the barracks. Obviously, it's just the two of us right now because Justin's running late, and Wiener, of course, is fashionably really, really late.
I don't think I've ever seen Wiener on time once.
No, he's been on time a few times, but of course, you're not paying attention to the stream or you're not on the stream. So I think it's whenever you're on the stream, he's late. So yeah,
Clearly, I'm the issue here.
can you dump me? No, you're not going to be able to dump me. I'm sorry. No, I don't like mag dumps personally. All right, so
Dump me, daddy.
so we're going to be talking about Syndicate 4 and North vs. South 4 tonight. It's probably going to be a quicker stream. And what the hell is in your mouth?
Pizza.
What's up, Augie?
Why are you judging?
Huh? You know what it looks like from this angle? It looks like you're eating like a peanut butter wedge.
The fuck is a peanut butter wedge?
Like peanut butter in a wedge.
Never even thought of that. But okay, I'll go with your thought there.
That's what it looks like. Hold on.
It's barbecue chicken pizza.
Anyways, we are definitely going to be having a good time. But as per always, we start off every stream by talking about the events that we're interested in going to, giving a shout out to. So, well, I'm not a Milsim player. I'm a Speed Sim boy. So
yes, Speed Sim.
I would advise trying to mag dump me. It's never advised.
He'll just return the favor with his AAPO ones that look like drills.
Nah, screw that. I'll just do it. I'll just return the favor with the Joker gun. People don't like that gun. That gun goes ouchie. All right, so let's start talking about. As always, we'll talk about what's upcoming for us. This weekend is an off weekend. We get to sit back, relax, have a good time, get some stuff around because the following weekend is Pew Pew at C2, which I can do this now. I can disconnect and go wee. Pew Pew at C2 March 6th. We're going to be taking over Miami Airsoft. And then on the 7th through the 11th, we'll be at C doing Pew Pew at C stuff. Look, you're not even paying attention. Hey, jerk face.
I saw it.
You're looking down. You weren't even paying attention. Look at that.
I have you up on my phone. I was pulling up the TikTok.
The TikToks?
Yes.
Merlin, yes, we'll go over all that in a little bit. We're talking about the stuff there. I actually got stuff from the FTC, the FCC, to address the Baofeng issue, so we're going to be fine there. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. So after Pew Pew at C2, the very next weekend is Thunderdome 4. There's a lot of 4s that are coming up. So it's Thunderdome 4, which is hosted by iClaw, which is going to be at Raleigh, or I would say Raleigh Durham, but Durham, North Carolina, at the Northgate Mall, which is going to be a lot of fun. Fourth in that series, a lot of. You couldn't comment on YouTube? Ooh, are you chat banned? God, what was I going to say? All right, so we have Thunderdome 4. Like I said, it's Operation Line Clause. Those tickets are sold out. But if they have another event there and you have an opportunity to jump in on it, I highly recommend jumping in on it. The mall's fun. Great time to play, especially if you're looking for a mall game. So, one second. So that one's always great. This time, though, they're going away from the cartel versus DEA, and they're going into a they're going straight into like a U.S. versus Russia mentality. Our premier Picard. Picard. Uh, yeah, Greg's our CEO again, so I really look forward to running around with him and having a good time with that. The very next weekend, by our own Dead End Outfitters, is North vs. South 4. Wait, there's my hand there. North vs. South 4. That's going to be at Wayne's World of Paintball in Ocala, Florida. You guys can get your tickets here. There's tickets still available. Thank you.
Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. He's just loading. It takes a second.
There we go. So, if you guys haven't been to a North versus South game, the way that they did Outfitters, it's a line of demarcation. So everybody that's north is on the green side, everybody that's south is on the tan side, and it depends on where you live or what side you're on. Oil was already sold out. We're just mentioning that we're going there because it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. But for North versus South, Beowulf, who is running late, he's one of the CEOs on one side. Rattler's Rage is the CEO on the other side. On the south side, Rattler's Rage is south, and Beowulf's on the north side. And it's going to be at Wayne's World of Paintball, which is actually a really good field. It's rather large. They have a lot of structures. Actually, hold on. I think. Give me 1 second.
Wiener, quit commenting and get in here.
He's driving.
Drive faster. And if you're driving, don't be typing in the chat. You're going to get in an accident, and then we're not going to see you. Goofy.
Oh, come on. You know, sometimes Facebook is just weird.
It's always the worst.
Let's see. If only we had something to show. Oh, crap. Hold on. It does help to have the actual sound enabled. So there we go. I love how everybody's like throwing out all the advertisements and all that. So, deadendoutfitters.net. So, that's actually going to be if you guys have seen some of the events that we've gone to, like the Star Wars game that we were at, that was at Wayne's World, any of the Wasteland style games we've had at Wayne's World. So they have a couple of bases out there, Large City, Sinkertown, and all this other stuff. So there's a lot of cool stuff there. Some woods, definitely a lot of woods play, a lot of pathways. So you get a lot of people on that AO running around, having a good time, flanking and everything else. So it really is a fun event. So Greg and Wiener, or Papa and Wiener both run really fun events. They put a lot of time, effort into it. So it's not like your typical day of just, going for a game day. There's a lot of props and stuff involved, a lot of immersion, and a lot of stuff that goes on there. So definitely check it out. North for South for deadendoutfitters.net/events. After that, we have I think a weekend off. And then the next weekend after that is an event that we're not going to, but we want to shout out. It's Veterans for Airsoft event. That is going to be at Camp Liberty. It's their 6th annual charity game, which is a Terminator themed game. I think they have like 3 or 4 factions that are out there. Papa, we're going to be talking about this event quite a bit. If you wanted to, I don't know if you want to jump on to talk more about North versus South or not, but you're welcome to. I'm not going to go to that one. I have too much stuff going on in that time of the month. Um, so there's sometimes you have to pick and choose your battles, and I need to be home for 2 weeks to make sure I have everything ready to go because after that event is going to be Stonebreaker 2024. That's held by Third Coast Airsoft, thirdcoastairsoft.com for those tickets. It's at Barnwell, South Carolina, at GTI, Government Training Institute, which is an old nuclear reclamation facility. If you guys haven't been there, that's also one of those. It's listed top 10 places that you should go airsoft at because it's a lot of fun. All right. When that event's over, I don't get to go home. I then go from South Carolina and start driving north to New York to get ready for Syndicate 4.
Mans is going to be busy.
Yeah, Syndicate 4. Like I said, there's a lot of 4s coming up. Like Thunderdome 4, North for South 4, Syndicate 4. Syndicate 4, the big shift is going to be at Mid Orange Correctional in Warwick, New York. We have sold out of green tickets at this time. Now, when we start talking a bit about the events, I'm going to address people that are messaging me about the tickets for Greenside. So we could definitely go over and talk about that. No, I don't want to run to a place up in Warwick. I really don't. It is definitely a nice area. Like you guys are going to be spoiled with this AO. There's running water. There's real bathrooms. There's no porta johns. You guys can
Oh
go
my
inside.
God.
I know, right? It's a miracle of science. That one's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. We're going to get there running, going to do a bunch of stuff there. So then after that, right now I have nothing listed for May, but I'm sure that's going to change. But then in June, first weekend of June, June 7th through 9th, we have Geigerlands 3. And that's going to be again at Mid Orange Correctional. That's our Fallout themed event, which is going to be a hell of a lot of fun.
So excited that I'll actually be able to be there for
uh,
the first time.
Why would anyone electively buy green tickets? Oh, Jesus Christ, Papa. So
I'm forced to be on tan because I ran out of time to grab green with my whole squad because they're all dragging their feet.
Well, they better get their tickets fast because here's the thing that happens almost every single year, right? Every year, green tickets, the tickets go, we sell out, and then we get the people of, can I please have a ticket? Sorry, no, you can't do it. Hey, Squeaks, how you doing? All right.
Trust me, I'm on them right now trying to get everything squared off, but yeah, that's what it is. I feel bad because I was originally planning on running with Beowulf and helping him out again this year, but well.
Oh, well.
Shit happens.
So, after Geigerlands, Geigerlands is going to be a fun time, guys. We got a lot of stuff planned for Geigerlands and everything else. The very next thing we're going to be doing after Geigerlands is at the end of the month is Bad Blood on June 29th. Now, here's the messed up thing, right? If I would have kept the June 25th dates that we were looking at, like June 25th or to the 20 whatever, it would have been perfect. We could have done that and then done Bad Blood. But no, now you got to go back and forth, or join the 22nd to the 23rd. But anyways, so that's like the stuff that we're going to be doing as of right now, and now we're going to jump into this. So I did send Papa a link to see if he wanted to jump on to talk about North versus South because I really don't have a whole lot of information because Wiener's not here.
Cough, drive faster. Stop typing.
If you guys hadn't had a chance to like talk to Wiener on the phone, it's kind of funny because he's like, because he always is talking and in every periodically he's like, oh god damn, what the hell, what's this, oh there's that. It's like listening to him trying to talk and keep a coherent thing is next to impossible half the time. Yeah. All the fun people are going to be on tan anyway, so you want to be on tan. Ignore the lights and signs. All right. So, north versus south. The event is a typical standard type of Milsim event. By the way, guys, I'm stuttering everything else because I went to bed about 4 o'clock in the morning and I was woken up at 9:30. So I'm not really 100% there.
I'm just foggy because I got really high last night, and now I'm just here.
Demonetized. you know, a smart man would say.
Hey, I didn't specify on what. It could have been legal and medical drugs that I was given.
And here he is, the man, the myth, the legend of the shortest. Wait, hold on. Wait, we'll redo this. He's not ready. I'll wait for the thumbs up. His ass got sent back to the green room. Let's see here. Are you ready now, Papa? Okay, there he goes. Here he is, the man, the myth, the legend of the shortest stature but biggest heart, Greg Papa Reese from Dead End Outfitter.
Actually, I hopefully I'm ready. Yeah, can I see? Yep, okay. You guys can hear me good.
Yeah, we can hear you just fine.
Yeah,
welcome.
I'm not going to be able to speak up. Carrie's in the other room, so got to keep it quiet. Can't stay long. Thank you for asking me to come on. I appreciate it. It's so much to do. You were talking about all those events, and I'm like, I'm going to that one, and that one, and that one. I actually didn't realize you were going. Hey, Wiener. I didn't realize you were going to up to Barnwell and then up to New York.
Yeah, I'm just making one
Who's
straight
with you
drive.
during that?
Nobody.
So let's talk offline, because I'm making that trip too.
I thought you were going to go home then go up.
Can't.
Okay.
Yeah, can't. So let's talk about that. But yeah.
So I'll have no issues with flying home. Let's put it that way. I'll have no issues with flying home.
If y'all need a place to crash up in New York, I'm about an hour and some change away from there. But
no, we have.
Anyway,
we have places up there, but oh my god, that hurt.
So I mean, we can roll back a little bit if you want.
Go right ahead, sir. You
sure,
take over here.
Let's start at Thunderdome 4 real quick. Really looking forward to that. Getting a chance to be the CEO for a second time there is going to be absolutely amazing. Different costume, different accent, but still just a wonderful time. Really looking forward to it. A lot of guys there telling me how they're excited to play for me again, and just want to have as much fun as we possibly can. I might actually get out there and play a little bit more than I did last time. As long as I can keep command, I'll do that. But that's going to be great. Obviously, right after that, we're coming back from North versus South 4. I've talked about it so many times. Anybody who may or may not have heard me talk about it, it's so near and dear to me. We did it 4 years ago. We started it as kind of a fun thing to see what Southern speed softers versus Northern air softers here in Florida would do. And it was absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Kilo. We're going to get to that here in a minute. But it grew from there, from just being that to actually a true, North versus South event, where we've actually moved it all the way up to State Road 70 now. That's the Mason-Dixon line. So if you live beneath that, some folks, past 2 or 3 events, it might have been Northern people, and now they're actually all Southern because, Lee County is now in the South. So that's pushed a lot of people to the South, and we've moved up more north with Beowulf being the CEO. He's pulling some of his guys down from Georgia, which is fantastic. So we're getting a whole different play there. We're going to see a lot of play that happened at Cannonball. A lot of those folks that came to Cannonball are going to be making their way down. So it should really be a great time. Plus, with everything Toucan's got planned in store for it, this is his backyard as far as Wayne's World goes. He knows Wayne's World probably better than anybody there is, and he's just the most fantastic. I love him to death. He writes the games he writes are just amazing. I couldn't do anything without him. And then pairing with New Breed, being with Wiener, really is just. I mean, this is just something that's been coming for a long time, and it just made sense for us to get together in this way, and really looking forward to our first true event together like this. We did our first one where I vended in, which was Cannonball, and my people were there, and this is our first full-on joint venture where we paired from the beginning and made our way up through it, and it's awesome. It feels great to have that. Super excited to have everybody come on down and play this. Again, the goal by maybe NVS 10 is to have the true Mason-Dixon line be the Mason-Dixon line. Facebook, I'm guessing that's Augie, by the way. What's up?
Banana, yeah.
I need to have intro music, like something from Apocalypse Now. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else I could say. It's really, it's the first time North vs. South has been a 2-day event. This is our first 2-day event for North vs. South. Clash was 2 days, so it's not our first 2-day event ever, but NVS has always been one, and we're actually making it a 2-day event this time. Since we've moved further away, we're drawing people from further away. We want to give them more to do. And it's we're completely utilizing the entire field. Every bush, every leaf is going to be in play. Everything that we can do to get that. So we got to get everybody down. If this is your first time hearing about it, tell your friends. Anybody who can make it down. I mean, we had folks last time come. I mean, we had folks come from Ohio. We had folks come from Pennsylvania, actually. It's not just this local thing. If you live north of State Route 70, you're either northern, or if you're outside of Florida, you actually get to be a sympathizer and choose your side. So don't let that deter you. Come down. It's definitely it's worth your time. Worth your time to play. I know, Joker, you've been to all 3 so far.
Yes, I have. I've had a blast. I was there when I was getting yelled at for following the rules. When in doubt, ask a ref. Went up and asked the ref, got yelled at.
You ask refs. You ask a lot of refs.
I asked one ref because of what was supposed to happen, and that because I was physically being pulled out of my truck, and I was like, "You can't do that. You're not allowed to do that. That's not what's supposed to be happening, right?" Oh shit! But, I was like, "No, sir," and I went up and talked to a ref. Yeah.
What costume am I wearing this time? I have decided to go in just a very simple.
I swear to God, if you do not bring out the Jewish grandmother,
no, you're talking about for Syndicate. He's talking about for
no. I'm talking about for Syndicate. I'm talking about for
Thunderdome.
Thunderdome. If you do not bring out the Jewish grandmother, I'm gonna be mad as hell at you because that.
I'll do it at dinner. I'll do it at dinner. I can't do it.
No, you need to have the wig, the boobs that hang down to your knees, the frying pan, the apron.
So specific, Mark. Jeez.
You missed the stream, man. I was laughing so hard I was crying. My face hurt.
I promise not to disappoint. I promise not to disappoint on the costume. It will be it will be every bit as good as the white cartel leader last time. I promise. Yes, we do have free camping for North for South. By the way, there is free camping. I will actually be taking care of the food as well. I have been allowed to do so.
1 second. Yearn Chef. Tag grenades will be allowed, but tag launchables are not. We don't. Our insurance doesn't allow launchables to be used as anti-personnel devices.
And speaking of tag, by the way, as long as everything goes in accordance to plan, I should have my first shipment. Fingers crossed. I shouldn't jinx it. Should have my first shipment of tagging in time for North for South 4.
That would be fantastic.
Yes, they are usable. They are allowed to be used. We're allowing those. We're allowing the cherubs.
What's up, Gert? How you doing, brother?
So it's
Welcome.
yeah. Those are all allowed for play on the field. We do have specific rules for launchable grenades. We will have conversation with people with those because there are no vehicles. If you're launching something, it has to be at 45 degrees or greater when launched because you're trying to get it to explode in the air or not in somebody's face. Not that that's a very specific thing.
No, not at all. Especially like in
Yeah.
15-year-olds' faces, having a shell explode like right on their eye
Mhm.
pro, shattering it. Not specific at all. Uh,
So, yeah, we like I said, we are crazy excited for this one. When the last one ended, I mean, we were all exhausted, so I can't say that immediately when the last one ended, we couldn't wait for the next one. But just within days of it, 300 players at the last one. We were just super excited to get rolling on this, and then when Winner and I decided to do it together, just really it just added that much more.
yeah. And it's a good mix of the two of you guys working. You guys work well together and everything else, so it's going to be a fun event. And it's not going to be like your standard game day at a field either. It's going to be a full-on event with a lot of moving parts that you guys really want to go out there and experience because it's a lot of fun. Especially if it's like you're not sure if you like Milsim or if you want to start going to events. So it's one of those things where really come out and check it out and try it. So.
Spencer, where you been, man?
Uh,
Yes, we have. This is North versus South Ford. We're actually doing it at Wayne's World. Have you? So this is a great question for you. Please answer this for me. We've been posting it everywhere. Facebook over the past, 2 months at least, I think, has really, really, really cracked down on us. And we tried to back off with a lot of photos and things like that. So you may have seen that we weren't posting a lot of work related stuff, things like that. But I don't know if we got shadow banned in some areas and it has kept some of our posts from reaching people. Yeah, Spencer, tell me if you have not if this is the first you're hearing about it because you haven't seen any ads for it or anything like that. We've been pushing it everywhere, so I need to know where it's not getting to, so we can make sure we do actually get it up there because we got 3.5 weeks left, and it'll be game time. I want to get you guys down there. It's at Wayne's World, so it's far enough up for any of you northern guys to make it there, no problem. Yeah, but if you're not seeing it, please let me know, and I'm happy to help out with that.
Yeah, North v South is a lot of fun because it literally pits almost two different play styles against each other, which most people don't realize that between the North and the South of like even Northern Florida and Southern Florida have two totally different things.
Wow. And Spencer, do you follow us at you follow the
Nice, chef.
what's called the DEO Facebook page? Because that would be even more disconcerting if he does and hasn't seen it, and that really means I got to look into it. I'll hit you up and I'll send you the info.
What's up, Anthony? How you doing?
I'll send you the info directly, and maybe you can tell me where where you aren't seeing it, and we'll get it pushed out.
DeadEndOutfitters.net. Dead End Outfitters.
Actually, the Facebook is non-plural, so Dead End Outfitter. I don't know why that happened.
No, it's plural.
On Facebook.
Uh-huh.
You sure about that?
Yeah. It's right there. Look up.
I'll show you.
Dead End Outfitters.
No. The actual page. That is not the actual page. Like if you try to type it in.
Oh,
that's how it has to look.
You could fix that.
You can type in Dead End Outfitters, but yeah.
You could fix that easy. You just go into the settings, go to group or page or whatever, and change the page.
Yeah, I just want to make sure nothing doesn't mess anything up. It's just, but anyway, so yeah, Spence, I will absolutely send you all the info you need, Spence. Promise. Thank you so much. Oh, geez. Yeah, Spence, I'll take care of you. Give me a few minutes. Let me finish up with this, and I'll get that sent over. Um, so yeah, so that's North versus South, man. If you've played at any of our games before, I mean, our rule set is very, very similar to the majority of the other Milsim rule sets. We don't change it that much. 1.55 for riflemen, 1 joule for SMG, et cetera, across the board like that. Not really, we don't go wild and crazy, try to change things up. It's just we just play things a little bit different. We do have, within the rules like we did last time, we do have we're going to be presenting the mobile spawns. We may or may not announce something to do with POWs or not. That was well received and then borrowed after we
I don't know what you're
introduced
talking
it.
about.
After I we created it for NVS3, and then it has since been borrowed.
Later,
I didn't say by
Anthony.
who, but take care, buddy.
I don't know. I don't know who's who would ever use and borrow the prisoner taking prisoners. No idea whatsoever. So guys, obviously click that link and get your NVS4 tickets. If you're in the South, you get to shoot me. If you're in the North, you get to shoot with me. It's a win-win all the way around. So one of the things I'm really looking forward to, besides heading up and going up to Barnwell and everything else, having that is I cannot wait to see how this new AO flows. Now, I was hoping to have a trailer for you guys. I don't have one yet, but I will show you some of the pictures from the location so you guys can see. Back to the collection. All right, let me pull this up real quick. Man, you're so aggressive with your typing.
Oh no, it's this. I got it from Dead Braxton. It's
what?
Super high.
Wow.
What?
You said say
I'm
Braxton.
so confused.
That's a adjective, right?
Nah.
It's a descriptor.
No.
Is it not? That's a descriptor. Like I can call you.
So this is Mid Orange Correctional.
Look at you.
Some of the cool stuff that's in there. So there's a lot of cool little areas. Like this area, you guys are not going to be allowed to go into. These are the tunnels, and this is actually a room that we found while going through into the tunnels. We found these nice big steam boilers and everything else like that. The steam generators and all that. It was really freaking cool to look at. But yeah, you guys are not allowed in there. So these are just some of the examples of some of the buildings that you guys are going to go through. A lot of them are multi-story. All right. So when we talked about before about the chapel at Crescent being the holy ground that you don't shoot at or anything else, this white building right here is the equivalent to that. So if we catch anybody shooting at this, you're done. You're out. This is their outdoor enclosed field. Don't do that. This is the other field that you guys are not allowed to shoot across. Pretty much you're not allowed to shoot across chain link fences. One of the cool things that you guys can do here, though, is you can play on the rolled up AstroTurf. But you cannot play on the concrete. Like those concrete things that she's posing in, you cannot play on that. You'll see it when you're out there. You're allowed to play around it. You're allowed to take cover on either side of it, but just don't play on it. You can go on the rolls, no problem, but playing on it is a no-go. See if there's any other pictures. And that was the best time at New York. All right, so you guys want to see on the map? It's behind registration on the map. Let me pull it up here real quick for you guys to pretty much get an idea. Now, at the time that we get up there, there'll be a coin flip between Green Cartel and DEA for you guys to pick who's starting at what uh, at which talk first. So you guys will have a coin flip, and then each Evo you guys are switching.
Make sure he doesn't try to grab me and flip me. He may not understand coin flip.
Well,
he is a little extra country. He and I had a conversation about that the other day.
He is a little extra country. I'll agree
The
with that.
post is fried bologna in his pocket, guaranteed.
You saw his post today. What he had for dinner or for breakfast. Did you actually see that, or you just came out of the blue with that?
Oh no, I actually saw that a couple of days ago, but I talked to him the other day, and he was talking to me about it, and I told him, I said, "So you really, really are that country, ain't you?" He goes, "Man, yeah."
All right.
We got to talking about it.
So showing on the map where everything is. So that's that red white building in there. You guys aren't going to be able to really get down near it to come up because we're going to be putting the lines that are over here for you guys to access and run through. You guys, oh, that's the old map. Hold on. I have an updated one. There we go. So you guys are going to be able to run around the registration building.
You blow that up at all?
Oh.
There you go.
Here, make it even easier. Even better. Hold on, wait. Whop. They gave us this finally where we could take everybody out. So that's that white building back there that you're not gonna be shooting at. There's no reason to shoot at it. Nobody's gonna be down there. So if we catch you aiming your gun that way, now in red is where all the chain link fence is. I'm actually gonna put one right here as well. There's a chain link fence. We're just gonna make a real simple rule for you all to follow. Don't shoot through chain link fence. If you don't shoot through chain link fence, you don't have any problems, and you're not shooting in a place that's out of bounds. So that's the simplest solution. Yes.
Somebody, so amend your rule or your statement. Somebody's going to shoot that chain link fence you said you need to mark. They're going to shoot through that over to C and say, I was shooting over to that, and it was still through a chain link.
No, actually, what they're probably going to be shooting is they're probably going to be shooting like from here down.
I'm just saying.
Don't worry. I'll amend the map. Don't worry. I'm going to amend the map. I have to put the alphas, the two talks anyway, because one's going to go right here. The other one's going to go right back here. So you guys have access to go that way. One side has access to go that way and straight forward. The other one has air. We walked this quite a bit. This AO does have a double chain link fence. So there's an interior chain link fence, which you can sort of see the line that goes around here. And then there's the outer one that goes where people walk all the time. So yeah, don't shoot outside. Our AAs are never in play. And there will be lines of no fire zones that you guys can't shoot at for the AAs. So you'll see flags that'll be positioned up of no fire zones. Don't shoot through those. Chain link fence around the power boxes in each quarter. That's right, Merlin. Shit. Are those chain link fences, though, or are those containment boxes? Are we really splitting hairs here? Answer is yes, because airsofters are idiots. So it'll be a jest for sure with the safety brief and all that. But yeah, because there was like what 3-4 transformers, right? I think 4, one for each block.
I wasn't there, so
no, Merlin was. He's they were in the pictures. Well, one of the things I'm hoping for is that with April being up there, that the foliage starts to recover and becomes thick again with green. It should be on that 4 total. That's what I thought. I think I'm just going to stick to my guns and say don't shoot through chain link fences.
See? Just don't, like, if you're shooting, even if you see someone directly on the other side, do not shoot through.
Yeah.
Pretend that the chain link is a solid wall.
Yeah, because
That's
I don't
what-
want to
that's what you do.
spend. I don't want to spend hundreds of thousands. I don't want to spend hundreds or thousands of dollars on tarps, guys.
So I gotta say, I see Kilo jumped in there, just reminded me. I got messages from a couple people, including Kilo for sure, talking about when they found out that actually Kilo was like, "Hey, are you gonna be up there playing? Because I'd like to play with you." I'm like, "Yeah." Speaking of which, um, so when some folks found out, I told you before how amazing it was, the response I got when we did Yellow Dog, and to be invited to do this one, and then have the response that I got, really was amazing. Very flattering, humbling, to get up there and do it and have people want to come and play. Me be a part of why they wanted to come and play. That was super cool. And yeah, I'm excited for this one. I wish I could show a little more. I'm exhausted from the past and the future. Everything that's coming up. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm not looking forward to it at the same time.
It's going to be fun. You're going to decompress. You're going to decompress when you're up there. You're going to have a blast. We are using the skirmish system.
Mm-hmm.
So the skirmish system will be set up throughout. There's going to be prisoner taking. There's going to be objectives to capture and everything else. There's probably going to be some mission-based ones. And there's going to be those of us walking around with boxes that is for war crimes. Hold on. There we go. Stop it. Work. There we go. They when it comes down to like the skirmish system, it really is going to go through and have an added extra layer for you guys to go through, more accurate tallies. It definitely gets you guys to see especially the COs will be able to see in real time what's being taken where. They'll see in real time, oh crap, Op 4 is in play at this special location. That might be where Nikolai is. Go get him. Right? Stuff like that is going to be what happens, so you guys get a real-time information when you guys are out there on the field playing. It also helps with scoring, so you guys know where you guys are pretty much at and what you all need to do more. Now, there's going to be other things that you guys are going to be interacting with to score points, like props and stuff like that. So there's going to be a lot of that stuff that's out there. But for the most part, you're going to use your skirmish bands as much as possible. Now, we're starting to get the silly questions coming in. The silly questions are, do we really have to have a skirmish band? Yes, you do. It's needed for the game mode. How you guys interact, you guys are going to appreciate it later on. You're going to want to go to skirmish.com to make your player profile, so that the day of, when you guys get up there, you get your wristband, put in that code, and it's attached to your call sign, so that way your teams could also know where you're at, which works really well. It adds a lot of extra flavor to the games and all that. There's going to be two different types of wristbands. This one, there's going to be your skirmish band, and then there's going to be the typical bands that you guys know and love, the little latex ones that are going to be provided by Dead End Outfitters. So those are going to be your team. Now, here's where some of the silliness comes in, and I hope that you all understand when I start having this thing. And Papa, I'm sure, understands this as well. Papa, what happens when a team sells out?
When a team sells out and you cap it, you mean?
Yeah, when it's capped out, sold out.
You can't get tickets anymore?
Yeah, so does that mean that you sit there and say, hey, can you squeeze one more in?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. That sells out. That means you were too late. Don't be one of those guys that waits till 2 days before the event. We listen, as event producers. We understand that money can be tight. Definitely understand it. I don't. For me, we actually allow pay in 4 if you really want to get in on it, but you're waiting for that one payday, or way ahead of time, talk to the event producer and tell them, hey, look, I get paid in 2 weeks, but I really want a ticket. I don't want to miss out. I put money aside for that. Can I get one? I'm sure they'd be willing to work with you. I know I would. You probably would as well.
No,
you wouldn't do that.
we stopped because we've had it happen before when we got burned. Well,
I would take a non-refundable deposit. So, I mean, I've been burned before, so that's why I do it. Any deposit that gets put down on anything for me is non-refundable. I expect that this is a contract, but
yeah,
I also understand that some people really want to be a part of this, and they work their butt off, months at a time to budget for something like this, and they may not quite be there, but don't want to miss their ticket. So I help them out the best they can.
what I've told a lot of people is this, that I don't have time to chase down people in 2 weeks or whatever for their tickets, right? Because people also procrastinate and forget they don't want to spend the money. Looking at you, Monte, when it comes down to what I'm talking here, even like $1,000 for a ticket after the tickets sell out, I don't do it. The reason being is, one, we can only have a certain amount of people out on the field, right? That's safe and everything else. A lot of places are size capped. We can't have more than X amount of people. So that's one thing. The second thing is, you don't want one side to be grossly outnumbered, like Tan is right now. Tan is being outnumbered by like 65 or something like that.
It's really because we don't need that many people to win. That's really what it is. I mean, I'd like to help everybody else have a great time. Let's get 250 people on my side, and we're all going to leave laughing. But I mean, it's not that we need them. It would just be a bigger party. That's all. I say, come join it the Tan side. We'll do some door kicking, and let's put the cartel in their place.
Because Tan has Kilo on Papa.
You're not wrong. Listen, I've got guys on my side that make up 4 or 5. They make up a squad by themselves. All right. So
I do. Since you brought that up, I do want to talk about that a little bit because a lot of times when people go through and you're talking about this stuff, they like a lot of people. It sounds like it's like an arrogant statement, right? But it's really not arrogant. It really isn't arrogance. What it is it's a lot of realities of how the games are played and all that. There is a skill-based thing that happens. Like Papa see me do it. We went up against a force of 30 or 40 at one of the Thunderdomes, and there was 4 of us. And we wiped them all out because we outskilled them. We outmaneuvered, outskilled, outplayed. And that sort of thing is important. So there has been more than one game where I've gone up to the team and said, look, I need you to switch sides. Can you please switch sides beforehand? And they go, really? I was like, look, there's so many heavy hitters on this one side. I want the other team to have fun. And one of the reasons why I think our events do so well is because we're players. So we're active players. We're not just, and this is not a dig on any other company, but we know what it feels like because we're playing, and to be, nothing beats seeing like 30 people show up for your side on your platoon that are nothing but Amazon gear, and you're like, oh shit, that still have the freaking tags on them. It's like, oh, this is going to be nice. This is going to be choice.
Yeah, there's guys though that like they'll show up. I've had this young new players they'll run themselves into the ground if you keep them motivated right. I mean, the guys that played for me just at Yellow Dog and then the guys at Thunderdome, these guys just couldn't get enough. That's all they wanted to do, and just wanted to get out there and kill it. And that's really the key. I mean, I'm joking around. Listen, I love Justin.
Yeah.
I've never gotten to play with him before, and I look forward to being able to do that at some point. And all the smack talk, everybody should know. God, I hope so. Is exactly that. It's just fun talk. It's just play. And I would never disrespect him. He's actually a great player, great CO. This is almost a segue, by the way, so we can introduce that in a minute if you want. Can I say it? Is it okay? Do you know what I'm getting ready to say? You know that I'm filling in for him as Chaos Company CO at.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's. I mean.
I'm like, I have no idea where you're going with this, but
yeah,
hey,
no,
what the hell?
yeah, no, it's. I mean, I don't want to talk. I don't want to move so far away from Syndicate because I want to talk about it. But it was a great time for a segue, at least. The topic. Yeah. I respect him so much. He and I have a friendship. We have, and that I am actually. He's not able to CO for Chaos Company at Stonebreaker this year, and I am actually getting to fill in for him. So, I mean, for me, that speaks volumes about his respect for me. Him asking me to do that, taking over something that he's built, over time now, and step in and not embarrass him, and try to do as good a job as he would. Turn right around, get up there, make fun of him. The following weekend, all weekend long, throw rubber chickens at him or whatever I plan on doing, and just having a great time. And so that the reality is there's nothing but utter respect for him, and then at the same time I'm just gonna mock him as much as I possibly can. At Syndicate, and that's what's gonna happen.
I mean, looking at the roster of people that are coming, right? It's going to be a fun time just to hang out. I mean, Steve, Tom, Dark Horse 6 guys, they're going to be there. You're going to be there. Wiener's going to be there. We have Kilo guys are going to be there for sure. Emma's coming up for that event. Then we're going to have Justin, Brad Beaver, One Eye. They're all coming up. So that's a cast of characters in itself.
Right.
Then we have, Buck's going to be there. We're going to have like the Raptor, Outcast Airsoft going to be there. Nick, Raptor, Wiffle, Smurf. There's actually going to be probably a special guest coming up. So that's why I said I have no issues with flying back home after what we're going to be dealing with for like the entire lead up to the event. So I have no issues with getting up there and renting a car. It just. Are you talking about renting a truck and driving up like a U-Haul truck?
Well, it depends on how I plan on doing it. I might do a trailer and bring my truck.
Did you get it fixed?
There's nothing wrong with my truck.
Thought you had an issue with like the suspension or whatever.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not worried about that.
Apologies, had to use the restroom.
You evacuate the valves before.
I thought I did, but a knock happened, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta run now."
A knock? I don't. A knock.
How do you knock on the back door there, Chief?
Listen, man. However you play that game, that's on you.
It was a risky game. It's a risky game, and I gambled and I lost because I almost shit my pants.
Sorry to hear that. That's terrible.
Yeah, Smurf and the Ohio boys. So it's going to be a real fun time because looking at the people that are coming out, some people haven't been out for a while. So we get to sit back and have fun with all of our friends. I mean, right now we're at 355 tickets sold. In fact, for those of you that are paying attention, a person that switched from green to tan, so there is one green ticket up available for grabs. So
no, sir. Wait, where?
Huh?
Who just switched from green to tan?
Oh no, I don't know. I just did the process to request a little while ago.
Oh, yes.
There might be an entire team switching from green to tan, so there might be some tickets go up. I would just say keep refreshing the screen periodically throughout the day to see if a ticket does come up for up there. Because I'm not doing the whole announcement. I'm not keeping a list of, hey man, I'm looking for a ticket, because there's literally been like 30 plus people that have asked me, hey, can I get a green ticket? And I'm like, no.
Ha! You thought.
Okay.
Right now we have caps in place because Tan's outnumbered by 65. Well, 64. So is there a chance that some green tickets could open up in the future? Or maybe, but who knows? Um, we're still a month off from the event, so it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. And I just look forward to running around on this new AO and exploring all the nooks and crannies like we did at Crescent. Because sometimes that's like half the fun right there is just going out and exploring and having a good time. And then the great thing is, once we get the feel, so I'll preface this portion up there. I think the spawns are going to work where we have them at, right? But we might have to do an adjustment. We might realize, oh shit, this is bad in this location. We have to readjust and redo for another area. So that might happen. If that happens, all right, cool. We go. But when it comes down for Geigerlance and then Yellow Dog Outbreak, we're going to be in a much better position to turn around and say, hey, we know exactly where we're going. Let's go. And wait, hold on. Okay. Better late than never.
Ooh, ooh, sexy man.
I don't know who this is.
Look at you.
Justin Bale Puffy West.
Bale Puffy.
You're no longer Beowulf. You lost the beard, so it's Bale Puffy.
Oh, Bale Puppy. I thought you said Puffy.
Puppy.
Gotcha.
Justin, I'll give you some shiny bracelets if you really piss me off. West is joining us. Hello, sir. We are ramping up close to the close here. I know Papa's going to want to jump off here in just a few minutes. And hey, look, he's peace.
He said he's going to jump off. I got it. The hate. The hate. It wasn't my choice. I had to.
I don't like it. It's scary, horrible. Kick him off the stream, ban him.
Ow.
You should just go full baby face, man.
No. Listen, I'm going to be working with like a whole bunch of new to people to me. Like they're not new to the job. I'd just rather look like the old disgruntled cop.
Buck, move your hand for a second.
I might be his dad.
Greg, the porn stashes are taking over the stream, man. The porn stashes.
Listen, I'm just. I'd like to. Let me do a little comparison here. Hang on a second.
Oh God.
Am I? I could be mistaken.
Let's see. He has hair on the top of his head. There's that. I don't have that. And if you look, there is a divide in that mustache, and it's a lot more pencil thin, much like your own. But
let me
if you see, I've got the
full. Like Ron Johnson. It's okay.
I've already got the full face ferret right here. It's a little bit better. A little bit better.
I mean, you're no longer going to be Beowulf to me. You're always going to be Farva.
That's hurtful. It wasn't even the cool character there. Like I didn't even like that. Hello, dog.
Well, let me. I'll help out. Just give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Just a second. I'll work on it.
With the meow. I'm actually the reigning champion in our county, with a total of 12 meows on one traffic stop.
Oh, really? All right, meow.
Yep, meow. Right, meow.
Let me see if I can fix this. I'm working on it.
Don't worry. When he realized what I did, he's gonna laugh or go, "That's fucked up."
What you did?
Mm-hmm.
It'll take him a minute.
I'd say, where is it? Yes, my dog still recognizes me.
I don't see it. You talking about me?
No.
Something I'm supposed to see? Oh.
Oh, you changed my name. That's hurtful. That's hurtful.
No, that upper lip of yours is hurtful.
Let me actually. I gotta give. You're gonna have to change that. I'm gonna give you a better one. Just something a little more accurate. I apologize. I needed a second. I'm sorry.
What is it? What the hell?
You made mention about the mustache, so I had to apologize. There, that's probably the one I want. There we go.
It says inactivity in my live. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm sorry
TikTok?
about that. Let's
Share that again.
there you go. You can have that one. Yeah, share that again. There you go. That's a little better. No more line in them.
Yeah, see, that's better. That's better.
Except,
That's better. He grew it in a lot better for that one. That's a lot better. Actually, I feel like I look a lot more. I feel like I look a lot more like Angry Cops now. Go look at the videos of him when he's got his mustache. Either that or Charlie Bronson from the Bronson.
No,
movie.
I do have a ticket. I have a ticket in Georgia.
oh my God, man.
Yeah, I got another one. So I can't.
Oh,
wait
it
to
was
find
entertaining.
No,
A few
no,
of
it wasn't.
No, not that. I was responding to. Nobody cares about your speeding tickets. How many suspended licenses you got?
None.
I paid off the court, I think.
Yeah, I did. Oh man.
Last one.
No, that's not true because he's had them in Georgia too.
There we go. Last one. That's you. There it is. Right there.
I lost it, but
I know.
oh yeah, there you go.
There
I
you
like
go.
that.
You
I
can
like
pull
that.
That's you.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Still don't have the hair
mean,
on the top of my head though.
That's like
I
so
was-
much you.
I saw that when you sent me that image yesterday. I was a little frightened at first. I had never seen that before.
Right, and it's been a solid 6 years that I've been unable to shave my beard off. Not unable to, unwilling to. Well, now hopefully there's a new. One of the new sheriffs coming in is actually pro beard, so hopefully within a couple of months I'll get that back. But we shall see.
I actually didn't realize that was a hat on your head. I thought that was hair shaped like a hat. I'd never seen you without a hat.
It's because my head is really bald and it gets cold. Just like my face today, because of course the temperature dropped in Houston County. So like I get out at the sheriff's office to go handle paperwork, and I'm like, I'm cold.
You'll get used to it. I did. I've got to keep it off because I'm going through a lot of different trainings this year, and I might actually become a full-time fire serviceman
I
this
thought
year.
you were about to say you're going through a lot of treatment this year.
Yes, I have cancer.
Crabs.
Rectal.
Crabs.
I was
thinking starts with an H, ends in a T, but whatever.
yeah, I was thinking that goddess if a herpes was a real thing for you, and it
No.
had to be
Simply
treated.
He caught it from Papa.
I'm just saying he decided to go from buck to tuck. I don't know. That's just me.
Oh. Anyways, moving right along. So, Syndicate guys, to answer some of the questions, somebody mentioned before about Balefangs. Yes, there are channels that we could be on with the Balefangs. I got everything from the FCC on what the compliance that we have to do. Now, one of the ways you guys can get around that is simply go and get an FCC license, which is $30 in 30 minutes of your time. And then you really don't have to worry about it because you're then being compliant and everything else on all the channels that we typically use. I will be doing a stream on that Thursday night to talk more about the radios, but we do have a set of channels that we're allowed to use without a license at all. So those channels will be up. You guys will be able to see. We'll be able to go through and use those channels for the stuff that we're doing. So that won't be a problem at all. That's already been relayed over. Police that mustache.
That mustache. You got to say it right.
Mustache.
There you go. Just make everybody feel more comfortable.
No, you just somehow made it worse. GMRS license. So it's gonna be it'll be a fun time getting all that stuff going. Now oh my god, what the hell? I'm imagine is for what he just did to that dog, not about the whole
Listen,
licensing thing.
If I can, if it, we're coming out of the winter months here. I'll use the term loosely, but probably for next year, I could probably get the dog on like a little suspension system just to keep her on my face when I'm on traffic stops for warmth and protection.
No, radio jammers are not allowed. Sorry, but those are highly illegal and against the law.
If they weren't, though, that would be a really cool ad. I won't lie. I think that would be a really funny or really cool thing to do, but unfortunately, yeah, they are super illegal.
Yes,
Especially up here.
Yeah. Well, there's an airport about 1.5 miles away from us. That's why we saw the thing go.
Which makes sense.
It's called satire, sir.
Satire. So yeah, well, there's that. When it comes to the pyro indoors, so EG67 still are banned. The new tag and stuff. We got to see how they explode. I haven't seen it yet. So if they explode like they typically do and leave scorch marks on the floor, they're not allowed in S&M. But they will be allowed in some of the other buildings.
Not allowed where? I'm sorry. What? No, you said
S&M.
S&M. It caught my attention. Oh, you said S&M and it caught my attention.
S and M.
You're still saying it.
I know exactly. I know.
Just gonna keep appreciate it.
Bad Papa, bad. Yeah, I'm a bad Papa. Ooh.
Yes, I am. I am. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Where's the prison? Put me in the cell. Oh my Lord! What are you gonna do with my chest? Stay. Don't do.
Oh, you're starting it already? God damn it! No, that's
no, I don't want anybody. Just don't look.
I swear to God, if we're at Syndicate, all of a sudden over the radio, oh my God, stop it! You're such a good little boy. But
I'm calling in for a radio check. So you're checking on your radios? Who's hearing me over and out? Who's on the radio mics and the things?
Get her that.
Is there an operator on this thing? When I call up, I'm trying to get. Do you have the time and temperatures? I used to call a lady. She would answer the phone and tell me what was playing at the movie theater.
Somebody watched a little bit too much Jerky Boys. Just gonna say.
That was the first voice I was doing.
So to talk a little bit more about Syndicate 4, like some of the stuff that we're going to have there, some of the fun stuff. Papa did mention about the whole prisoner taking thing. Yes, prisoners are a thing for Syndicate. It's a good way to score points.
What a great idea!
It's a great idea. It's great.
It's amazing.
I just took your idea and expanded it. That's all.
Expanded it. There was no need to expand.
There was.
It was perfect.
So I'm going to be Nikolai will be back in play. Hopefully by that time I'm back to more full strength. So for those of you guys remember Syndicate 1 and 2, especially the guy that held onto my left arm and went for the ride. The advice would be don't put a 120-pound dude on my arms to try to hold me back. And then, expect that person to stay firmly planted on the ground.
I'm just saying, kick it up a notch. Do it shirtless and covered in Astroglide.
Whee!
Amp up the difficulty level for the capture.
Can you imagine if you guys came in there?
I really don't want to imagine.
Yeah, it just all of a sudden it's like I'm like wearing a tactical, like a jump a tracksuit. And all of a sudden somebody comes in, I am ready for you, and just Velcro rip it off. Come get me.
I'm ready to play.
Consent was not achieved.
Yeah. Yes, Nicholas.
No, Tyler. Wait a minute, Tyler. You're not allowed to shoot me with my own products. That's a rule. We do have that as a rule.
I thought he went tan this time.
Read what Tyler just said. Just going to buy a bunch of gold Thunder Bee shells from Papa, shoot tan with a D-Hop barrel, and use Papa's grenades on them too.
Not be a sleeper agent. You don't know.
So, Nicholas, yes, you can go to playerswanted@airsoft.com/events. I'll type it out. Oh, shit, it's not even typing.
Do.
We have not updated, and this is definitely on us, we have not updated what has happened from Syndicate 2 to 3 and then from 3 to 4. Right? But I believe last Syndicate, I forgot who won. Buck, who won last Syndicate? Yeah.
Syndicate was green. We won.
Okay. What are you timing out?
Tyler, what kind of wand?
The magic wand, the one that's in, it's on the weekly special.
It's not made of latex. It's not made by
Bend
latex.
over and cough.
He's got.
If you
the magic.
sneeze, it's okay. Keep your fingers there. It'll come out.
So essentially, the cartel has effectively pushed the DEA out, but realizing the third time that they've been attacked at this location, they decided to relocate to a new facility. So cartel set up operations in the Warwick area, and the DEA are coming in to deal with them, hopefully once and for all. It's the, I can never pronounce it right. The racicillin. I don't know. It's a.
Sounds like a medication. Is it a topical cream?
Sounds like a worm I had once.
That's a big one.
It's something that Toucan made up. So what do you think?
Oh, it's a woman I had once.
All of the above. All of
I got the worm from the.
yeah.
Who are you talking?
Go back to SNL.
That checks out.
Who are you talking to, Grackles? Me, Papa, Farva? I mean, which one of us? I'm so kidding. Oh, this is important. Oh no. Well, I'm turning a tan. So, all right. So these are really cool, and they're going to be brought up there by On the Go Surplus. So if you guys can see it, it's an emergency information card. It's a patch that goes on your kit. If you go to On the Go Surplus and reach out to them, they can make these well in advance of your order. They're $13. They can be green, they can be tan. She can make them in any color, black. These are going to be the way to go to get your emergency contact information, because it has everything.
That's an incredibly smart idea.
Exactly. I saw that. I was like, buying one.
Yeah.
I
love it. I absolutely love it.
So these are
You
probably
have
going to start.
medical alert bracelet for a wiener.
A medical alert bracelet for wiener.
That's his skirmish band.
Oh, okay.
Help! I falling. Get up. He still hasn't made it on. He said his ETA was 8 o'clock. It's 8:14. What a pain in my ass.
I'm just a placeholder for him, being that he is also my exo at. So he's. This is fantastic. I kind of pieced it all together. I'm going to Thunderdome, right? FC on there. When I come back from North vs. South, I'm partnered with Wiener. You're one of my COs. Then I go to Barnwell, where I'm filling in for you as a CO, and Wiener is my XO. Then I head up to New York, and New York, I'm a CO against this CO, with Wiener as my XO.
It all comes together. Apes together strong.
Coming together is strong.
I'm just going.
Chimps versus
Chimps
versus gorillas.
First of all,
Chimp,
I'm a
gorilla,
spider monkey. Thank you very much.
orangutan.
That's kind of a lemur. They got thumbs.
Amy, bad gorilla. I'm sorry. Anyway,
Oh God!
please tell me you remember that. Please tell me.
Yes, Congo.
Thank you so much for buying it.
Love that movie.
This is a good comment from Therex. Therex? I don't know how to pronounce this. The way it has to be on your left side, that's the common place for it. However, that's, it's Velcro back, so you can just put it underneath your shirt pocket, and it's going to be flipped up, and they can see your information. I also have mine on the top of my helmet. If my helmet's off my head, then it's a really bad day.
Well, he died. Yeah. Well,
His helmet's over there, so is his head. His body's over here. I don't think we need the emergency contact information anymore.
Let's put a tourniquet on it.
Do it this way, though. Tie it back together.
Yeah. We got some gorilla tape. We'll take care of
So
that.
when it comes down to
A little bit of necromancy.
when it comes down for Syndicate, we're going to have more shows dedicated to it. Leading up, like tomorrow night, Papa's going to have his show on Wednesday at deadendoutfitters.net talking all about Syndicate 4, or not Syndicate 4.
You're still good for that, right?
North vs. South 4. Meet your COs and go over some of the gameplay stuff. Thursday, if you're available, Farva, we'll talk more about Syndicate.
Sorry, I apologize now. It's
okay. Stuck. It's stuck.
I'm so sorry.
I love how a reject from Clerks is talking shit. I'm not even supposed to be here today. Okay, Damien. How's the character name too? What did Damien?
No,
Dante.
Brian O'Halloran.
Dante, that's it. There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
Let me help some folks out here who.
Yeah, change that.
1 second.
Change his name.
I'll help you out.
Oh God, this is gonna be too funny because you know you're gonna show up and you're gonna be walking around. All of a sudden, like people are gonna start, "Hey, what's up, Farva?" And you're gonna be like, "Okay, fine." And then you're gonna find the name tape on your back that says Farva.
Mm-hmm.
Farva, do you like Scrabble? Hey, Farva, what's that place with all the shit on the walls?
Oh,
oh, God.
See, y'all can't fuck with me about this because I was in the academy when that movie came out.
oh my God.
Oh, God.
That's fantastic.
First, that dates yourself. Secondly, can we all agree that like Super Troopers 2
I'm older.
kind of sucked?
It was
Yeah,
terrible.
it was rough.
It was rough, but it's not as bad as some sequels that I've seen.
Well, so it wasn't as bad as Club Dread. You're right. Same guys.
Yes.
Terrible movie.
Yep.
They made it up with Beer Fest.
Yeah. Beer Fest, great movie.
Beer Fest was good.
I like how they brought back
The firefighter show is pretty good too. I will say that.
It's all
Oh my
right.
God,
Whatever
this
that was
one
called.
Perfect. Good call, by the
Tacoma
way.
FD.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I just started watching that. That's still pretty good.
Very good call. You got to bring it up.
I'll bring it up. No.
Oh, what? What?
No.
Look at the glasses. Look at the glasses.
Here, let me help. Here's a young Mark. There. Right there.
No,
See if
that's
it
not a
comes
young
up. There
Mark.
you go.
Oh, he definitely had that
Yeah.
hair.
Take your pick. This is all Brian O'Halloran. Oh, this is you after an extra pizza.
Just saying.
There
And yes, I do like Scrapple.
you go.
That's in probably about 5 years.
I've seen you get that.
Yeah,
I will
back
never.
Oh.
door.
No.
Stop me when I'm wrong.
I'm stopping you right now. I'm cutting that shit down.
I seen that at a certain incident at Syndicate last year. I seen Mark Big Mad look just like that.
Oh, when I sat my ass down, it was like, all right, well, we're not going to play until somebody owns up about firecrackers. All right. What restraining order am I looking at? Oh,
Damn.
oh,
Liver
gosh.
mush. Won't have any liver mush.
So let's talk about because of some issues that came up at a recent event. Let's talk about homemade pyro. Don't fucking bring it.
Yeah, you shouldn't even have to talk about it.
If
We're
you'll
not
bring
allowed-
out M80s on this, or M40s, or M60s, or whatever the hell's going on, I will personally park my foot in your ass.
Those big snaps, the big snaps that are about this big, that are really loud, those aren't acceptable either. No pyro, no fireworks, no firecrackers.
So to be specific, then
No,
you're talking about the snaps that are used in Cherub.
yeah, the cherubs, the ones that are used in cherubs. No,
Dumbest people in the room. Make sure you help them
yeah,
out.
we're not allowing those. For one, I said it in a previous stream, and I'll say it again. It's not that I'm like downing the stuff on cherub and everything else. I'll let everybody else do all the testing on that at their events to make sure it's safe. I am not going to take the risk on it until I know more. Right?
No, inert dummy grenades do not count.
Dummy grenades do not gonna. They have to explode or expel BBs.
Pop in some way.
Yeah, because like those spring grenades. If you guys throw spring grenades, half the time people are not going to realize they got hit by them, and it's just going to be whatever.
That does not mean whip them at their body so that
Yeah.
they realize they got hit by them. By the way, that's again.
What's this?
Oh God, no! Don't click on that.
It's gonna be a dick pic.
Don't do that.
I almost clicked on it. Well, I can't click on it because we're in here, and it's like,
You almost got a dick pic. That's what it was.
Almost.
It's gonna be a dick pic.
Then I just clicked on it.
I know you did. You nasty little hobbitses.
Those are still clicking
Look,
on.
I showed Papa my dick before. My tricky dick.
Wow.
I didn't ask for it; it just ended up in my face.
You know what? I think
I feel like you're kink shaming.
And that's how he got the second worm.
I think it's time just to take out the illusion of everything else when it comes down and just show everybody my dick.
How about no?
It's funny. I actually have the same mustache.
There it is. There's my dick.
It's just as wrinkly as I thought it would be.
Oh God. Because we actually don't go down that road. So
Orange YouTube.
I don't. Everybody's starting to tap into the 18 plus stuff and whatever.
Oh, is that what Orange YouTube is?
I think so.
I just call that the internet.
That's
that
because you keep
Pornhub.
going to Pornhub.
Yeah.
There's the other section, and then
Pornhub.
there's the Papa section.
Oh, yeah, you got to have special access to that section.
Yeah.
Just-
You gotta have a
You know how it
credit-
says
you gotta have a
you must be
credit
this
card
high to
in your-
ride, must be this high or below to watch.
Gotta pass a credit check too.
Your morals must be this low in order to enter that section.
Well, mine's all the way down in the gutter, so I'm just sliding underneath that one. But no, we're gonna have some good times. But we are gonna start wrapping this up here. We're gonna start winding this all down. I've been in the process of helping my buddies move from one house to the other since Thursday of last week, and I still got more to do tomorrow. So I'm just tired. But I will end with a couple of things. So if you guys see that tickets are sold out, we're not going to be adding additional tickets for your friends to join you with it. If you buy a ticket and it's tan, and you decide that you're going to play in green clothing, that's not going to work. You're not going to be able to switch sides.
Yeah,
We're going to be checking wristbands. We're going to be checking everything because we don't want to be this way, but we have to be this way. We have to make sure that things are balanced and people are on the right side. I don't want Sunday to roll around and all of a sudden be missing 500 some odd people or not 500, but missing 50 people on one side. And oh my God, look, the other side's up another 50 people. What the hell's going on? So yeah, if tickets are sold out, they're sold out. Just keep looking. When it comes close to the end, when it comes close to event time, people will also not be able to attend. And because the tickets are non-refundable, people are going to be selling their tickets. So we're not going to be doing that. I'm not spray painting people's kids. Also, if you guys have not done it, please join the Discord, which is not up on my screen, but I need to get it up here. Papa, you have people requesting your presence in Discord to actually start planning. So send your XO after it.
Yeah, I'll let him handle that.
Make Wiener do some wienering.
Also, if you guys see me online when you guys are trying to join the Discord, if you are trying to get into a specific group chat or specific chat in the Discord, at me profusely and I will see it, because honestly I get so many Discord notifications, half of them just blend, so it'll take me a couple days unless you at me.
So if you add him profusely and it don't work, try adding him vigorously.
If you spam fuck my inbox, eventually I'll see it.
So aggressive.
I'm
aggressive.
listen, Papa, you haven't seen it yet, but I mean, if we're
You
staying
haven't
at a
lived
nearby
unless you
hotel,
talk to Buck.
if we're staying at nearby hotels, I might come and knock it.
You mentioned being extra.
Just literally
Oh,
copy my name with the @ symbol in Discord in whatever chat you're trying to get my attention in, and hit Control-V enter as many times as you can in like a 30 to 40 or 50 second time period, and I'll start to hear it.
Like, oh, somebody wants something.
Boy,
Almost
you
like
have
doing it
no
now.
idea what you just asked for. So
I know you did, stupid. You usually do. It doesn't take much for you to get across the finish line.
A slight breeze.
Look at
Oh, he tickled my taint.
Well, on that note, all right, we're gonna start wrapping this shit up right now. So,
Aftercare.
so again, guys, not this weekend. We're pretty much free and clear, not really
More
doing
hose.
anything. But next weekend, next Wednesday, the 6th, we're gonna be at Miami Airsoft, playing for Pew Pew at C2, because on the 7th through the 11th, about 30 of us are gonna be out on the cruise ship. Farva is not allowed to come. So
And I can't.
uh,
I don't have money.
no stream next week for Pan. No,
Might
there'll
be-
be a stream next week because we're back on Monday.
Might be Joe's dad.
So
you don't
after
know.
that, the weekend after the cruise, we have Thunderdome 4. That's going to be hosted by Operation Lion Claws in Durham, North Carolina at the Northgate Mall. If you haven't gotten your tickets, more likely you're not going to be able to get your tickets. Just keep an eye out. Some people might be reselling tickets, but Lion Claw is pretty strict about doing the resale stuff. The very weekend after that, obviously, is North vs. South, put on by Dead End Outfitters, Papa, and New Breed Airsoft Wiener. That's going to be in Wayne's World of Paintball, Ocala, Florida.
Remember,
I jumped ahead
folks,
there.
the only way to properly greet wieners
Get your
is to hump
tickets.
them.
You're going to get that boy assaulted. Go ahead and check out deadendoutfitters.net/events for more information on that. Weekend off, and then the next weekend after that, the first weekend of April, is going to be VFA. Thank you, Veterans for Airsoft. Their 6th annual charity event. That's going to be in Camp Liberty. Papa's going to that. I will not. But that event is kind of an interesting event where they do things. They have multiple factions. Kind of fun. I love this.
Do not hump wiener.
Can't wait to be at both events.
It's awesome. Absolutely fantastic.
Hi, Mark, Stephanie. Don't know which one of you it is. Then there's a
one.
weekend off, and then we have Stonebreaker 2024.
Yep.
In
Make
Barnwell,
sure you
South
sign up for
Carolina.
Chaos so you can play for this guy.
Barnwell, South Carolina.
More pressure.
Government Training Institute, GTI, old retirement,
You'll be all right.
retired nuclear reclamation facility that didn't go online. A lot of fun. Awesome. Very next weekend after that is Syndicate 4, hosted by us here at Players Wanted. Check out playerswantedairsoft.com for more event information on that event. Tickets for
Play
green
for him or for me.
You can play for either one of these two. Although green tickets are sold out at this time, so your options right now are this guy right here. And then
You get to the bottom of the barrel, you know.
May right now is kind of open, so we'll see what flows into May.
You need to win, that's all.
But first week, June 7th through the 9th, we're gonna have Geigerlands 3 hosted at the same place, Mid Orange Correction. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Syndicate 4 is at Mid Orange Correctional Facility in Warwick, New York. Really fun, awesome location. We'll be there again for Geigerlands 7th through the 9th, June 7th through 9th, for that fun event, which is our free-for-all Fallout-themed event. And then at the end of the month at EMR Event Park up in New Milford, Pennsylvania, will be Bad Blood 2024.
Very excited for some of the new things coming to that. If y'all are not aware of it, y'all should go watch that live stream.
So a lot of fun, tons of fun. Are we ever going back to Crescent? Until the lawsuit goes up, we don't know. So until next time, I'm Joker's Players Wanted. With me is the man of the shortest stature but biggest heart, Greg Paparizzi from Dead End Outfitters. Down there, it's Justin. I'll put some shiny braces on. He really pissed me off. Farva West from Shadow Legion. And
Okay, Dante.
Until next time, may your BBs fly true and your opponents always call your hits. Goodbye.
Joker wasn't even supposed to be.